So, cybercrime, part 2. Uh, in this chapter, we will see the next part. So, cybercrime, उसमें सॉफ्टवेयर piracy, unauthorized access, copyright violations, cracking, cyber stalking, phishing, hacking, and plagiarism. So we will see the one by one. First of all, the cybercrime. Cybercrime or computer-oriented crime is a crime that include a computer and network. The computer may have been used in the execution of crime, or it may be the target. So cybercrime is the use of computer as a weapon for committing the crimes such as committing fraud, identities, theft, or breaching a privacy. So computer crime is alternatively referred to as a cybercrime, e-crime, that is the electronic crime, or high-tech crime. Computer crime is an act performed by a knowledgeable computer user, so sometimes referred to as hackers who illegally browses or steals a company or individual private information. In some cases, this person or group of individuals may be malicious and destroy or otherwise corrupt the computer or data files. So, cybercrime may be endanger a person or a nation's security and financial health. Cybercrime, especially through the internet, has grown in importance as the computer has become central to every field like commerce, entertainment, and government. So, cybercrimes can involve the criminal activities that are traditional in nature, such as theft, fraud, defamation, and mischief, all of which are subject to the Indian Penal Code. So, first one is the software piracy. Software piracy is the act of stealing software that is legally protected. So, the stealing include copying, distributing, modifying, or selling the software. So, software piracy is nothing but the copyright violation of the software created originally by an individual or an institution. It includes stealing of codes or programs and other information illegally and creating the imitated copy of by unauthorized means and utilizing this data either for own benefit or for profit making. So when software piracy occurs, compensation is stolen from these copyright holders. For example, when you download a copy of licensed software, for example, downloading the games from a file sharing website without paying for it, it is a software piracy. So next one is the unauthorized access. So unauthorized access, gaining the access without the user permission is known as a unauthorized access. Once again I tell you, unauthorized access means gaining the access without the user permission is known as a unauthorized access. Authorization means granting the access. So authorization means granting access right to resources which is related to information security, computer security, and to access the control in particular sector. So this is the typically possible when the particular software or services is purchased through the legal and formal procedure. Attempting to get information like emails, bank account, personal and confidential information from unauthorized person is known as accessing the machine illegally. For example of unauthorized access are hacking financial or bank account related information, then stealing organization or we can say the intellectual information, illegal use or break of login and password of other users, then illegal monitoring of information and owned by the other users. So this is the unauthorized access example. So next one is the copyright violation. So copyright laws protect the rights of the creators while living and the work for an additional 70 years after the creator's death. So copyright is a legal right that gives the creators of a literary, artistic, musical, or other creative work the sole right to publish and sell that work. Copyright owners have the right to control the reproductions of their work, including the right to receive the royalty payment for that the reproduction. C or C is the copyright symbol. Okay, so penalties for violating copyright law, including fines and incarceration. So copyright violation take income and fame away from the creator of the work. So this is the copyright violation. Next one is the cracking. So the term of cracking means trying to get the to get the into computer system in order to steal, corrupt or illegitimately view data. So activities such as the decipher codes or passwords and breaking security systems for illegal reason is called as a cracking. The cracker will use a program or script known as a crack that has been written specifically to do what they are hoping to achieve. So this is the cracking. Next one is the cyber stalking. Cyber stalking or cyberbully or cyber stalking. So cyber stalking is a new form of internet crime in our society when a person is pursued or followed online. So cyber stalking is a criminal uses the internet or any other electronic means the different from offline stalking, but it is usually accompanied by it. So cyber stalking is the criminal practice where an individual uses the internet to systematically harass or threaten someone. So this crime can be we can say the perpetrated through the email, social media, chat rooms, so instant messaging clients and any other online medium. So it is an invasion of one's online privacy. So cyber stalkers thrive an inexperienced web user who are not well aware of the rules of the internet safety. The cyber stalker may be stranger but could just as easily be someone you know. So it is a new form of the internet crime is our society when a person is pursued for followed online. So next one is the phishing. Phishing is a cyber attack that uses the disguised email as a weapon. The goal is to trick the email recipient into believing that the messages is something they want or need a request from their bank, for instance, or a note from someone in their company, and to click a link or download an attachment. So this is the technique of extracting confidential information such as credit card numbers and username passwords composed by pretending as a legal enterprise. Phishing is typically carried out by email spoofing. So this is the phishing. So what a really distinguished phishing is the form of message text. The attackers as a trusted entity of someone kind, often a real or a plausibly real person or company the victim might do business with. It's one of the oldest types of the cyber attacks. So it is called as a phishing. Phishing is the cyber attack. Next one is the hacking. So hacking refers to unauthorized intrusion into a computer or a network. Hackers is a person intensely interested in the deep and hidden or concealed working of any computer operating system and programming languages. They might discover loopholes within the system and reasons for such loopholes. So hacking is the activity of identifying weakness in a computer system or a network to exploit the security to gain access to personal data or business data. So for example of a computer hacking can be using a password cracking the algorithm to gain access to a computer system. So this is the example of a computer hacking. Next one is the plagiarism. So many people think of plagiarism as a copyright another work or borrowing the someone else's original ideas, but terms like copying and borrowing can discuss the seriousness of the offense. So Plagiarism is presenting someone else's work or idea as your own without their consent. The widespread use of computers and the advent of the internet has made it easier to plagiarize the work of others. For example, plagiarism is found in documents such as essay or reports and so on. So according to the website Online Dictionary, to plagiarize means a steal and pass off the ideas or words of another as one's own, then to commit the literary theft, to use the another production without crediting the source, and to present a new and original an idea or product derived from an existing source. These all are the plagiarism. So in other words, plagiarism is an act of a fraud. It involves both the stealing someone else's work and lying about it afterward. So thank you. In next part we will see the protecting ourselves from cybercrime. So thank you.